This is the day that the Lord has made. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa. Oh goodness. Alright y'all, I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. Let me do this. I'm gonna wait for more people to join. But we're gonna play a game. This is for my subscriber T-Mill. He's been asking for this. So we'll wait. Oops. We'll wait for a few more people to join. Anyways, how's everybody doing? It's Thursday night? Well, Thursday evening. Not quite nighttime here. When it's 5 o'clock, do you guys call that afternoon or is it evening? Nobody? Hello, Junt. Hello, Biggie. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Kim. No, I don't have any moderators, Ashley. Good luck. I'm sure someone will accept your offer. Thank you, Kim, for subscribing. Hello, Mar? Wait a minute. Back in 2020? Mar. Yeah, that's like when I first started my YouTube channel. It was the end of 2020. Hello, Mr. You came to the right place, Mr. Games. Living in faith. You're welcome, Kim. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Hello, 305. Is that an area code? Hello, Sahil. Am I good? Oh, thank you for liking. Oh, wow, there's quite a few people here. If you don't stay, I hope you're having a lovely day. If you do stay, you're welcome. Welcomed here. Oh, okay, so 305 is a Miami, Florida area code. Hello, Abel. Astro, welcome back. Kim, these earrings are old. Not as old as I am, but they are old. I bought them at a local jewelry store where I used to work at, actually. Did I? Was I working there at the time? Anyways, I got it at a jewelry shop. Hello, Joe. Did I already say it? Hello? Hello, Himlata. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock here. Would you guys say it's afternoon or is it evening? Before I say what I gotta say. Hello, Rivano. Yeah, thank you. This used to be like my everyday earring back in the day, and then I stopped wearing them, and I was like, I'm gonna wear them again. Mr. Games, is this my job? Well, I hope for it to be like extra side money, a side job, I guess we can call it. If anyone farts, you're not allowed here. I'm kidding. But nobody cares. Nobody cares if you fart. Okay. Damaya, hello. Socorro, hello. The background is fake. Yeah, I made it. Living in faith. Mr. No. This YouTube does not pay the bills, but it will help pay for like entertainment. Eating out. Maybe buying an eyeshadow, a mascara. Okay, so you would say 5 o'clock is afternoon into the early evening. Thank you for answering that, Joe. Kingston, we don't need that N-word here. So I'm going to okay. Mister, you got a channel. What is it about? Is it about games? Like computer games? Thank you, Aaron. Hello, Greece. Hope I said that right. If I could travel anywhere, where would I go? I would go to probably Spain. Yo, Kingston. Oh, we've got 2 gamers in here. Robert is sick. What's going on? What are your symptoms, Robert? Okay, I did say your name correctly. Good. Mr. Games has a channel about traveling and gaming. If anyone is interested, go check him out. Astro says, I'm waiting to see if T-Mill will show up. You know what? As a matter of fact, let me see if I can get him on here soon. Okay, Robert says because have discussion with a Bible girl. Robert, where are you from? I'm trying to understand your question, but it's a little difficult. Mister has 4 subs. Has T-Mill been... T-Mill's been good. He's been good. I will say that. Krista, you're here. I'm doing good, Krista. My sister Krista is here, and my brother Astro is here. Hello, Aiza. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Scarlet Leather. Well, I did just get news today. I guess it's good news. So I have a cousin who was involved in a drive-by shooting. I would say she was an innocent bystander. I'm not really sure the details, but it happened 2 years ago and she died in the hospital. And the shooter had fled the state and they found him, they brought him back, and they barely had the trial. So today they found him guilty. He actually, I believe, was guilty of killing 3 people because the other girl, who was my cousin's friend, I guess she was pregnant. So, yeah. They won't have the sentencing until Monday, though. But, I mean, justice is never served in this situation. But, you know, I think it's good news. Yeah, thank you, everyone. At the time that she had passed, her grandfather had passed away a few months prior to that. So that particular family experienced 2 deaths in a matter of months. So it was a hard time. But I don't know if anyone believes in that deaths come in 3 or something like that. I really do think that's a thing. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Sometimes I share things like that with you all because this is life. Life, you know, is not perfect. Well, the person that I decided to do this live for is not responding to my text. So we're going to go ahead and start this game. Somebody asked, are you a feminist? No, I'm not. I follow Jesus Christ, who's the truth and the way to everlasting life. Hello, everybody. David, Lily, MG, Scarlett. I think I already said hello, but hello again. Dr. Whom, what, where? I really do like your name. Hello, Paul. Yep, there is someone behind me. It's the Holy Spirit who is with me always. Krista says life is terrible sometimes. That's why we need Jesus. Yes, we do. I cannot get through anything, y'all. Absolutely nothing without Jesus. I can't even imagine it. Okay, so the game. Can anyone see this? Hopefully this turns out okay. Dun, 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 dun. I need a drum roll. Well, come on now. Oh, it is. What happened there? It's Jenga. Krista can't get to the local market. Amen. I need Jesus Christ to help me stop pushing the snooze button like right away when I start my day. All right, we are going to. Why is this so slanted? Or is it just me? I know, because one square is like this instead of like this. I'm going to try to fix it. Actually, let me just make that my first. All right, we got one out. Hello, wannabe. That's Joe. He told me all about the movie earlier. Now he can tell you, Krista. Let me see. This one right here. There we go. Okay, nobody's interested in this game. Why am I even doing this? A sci-fi movie. Astro, what made you come up with this idea? What made you come up with the movie idea? Yes, Krista. That's the game. I've got two pulled out. Let's do 3. Yes, Raphael. I've got game night by myself. Oh, by myself. Okay. I'm trying to go for all the middle pieces, but that's probably not the right idea, is it? I haven't played this in a while. Dos Equis. All right. Let's see. Of course. There we go. Okay, let me try to stay in focus. Anyways, what are you guys doing on your end? What is happening? Krista, my eye is getting worse. Although it is, because this has happened to me before. Krista Dos Equis is hitting on you, girl. I'm gonna put a question up here. Have you what? Okay, oh, yeah, I was trying to put a question up. Shaq, hello, films. Wow. Remind me never to invite YSSN. Yeah, I'm curious, has anyone ever had an ice dye? It's raining in Jamaica. Did you just do something with your eyebrows? They look amazing. No, I did not. I am. Ooh. Peace be upon you. Okay, Astra says Vanessa is taking this game very seriously. The eagle. Okay. Krista, I'm asking if anyone has had an ice dye because I'm curious what y'all did to relieve it, to cure it. I don't want to get the antibiotic stuff. So I'm just doing like dipping a soft cloth in hot water and just holding it there. I go for the pancakes. Mr. Maintenance is back. Ooh, that was gonna knock over. I need to pull somebody up real quick, y'all. Oh, so you've had like the pink eye, but not the sty. Yes. Y'all, it is what it is. This is actually, I think it's because I keep using my mascara that needs to be thrown in the trash. It's a little bit painful, but thankfully it hasn't gotten really bad. I'm making a move. Hello, Adriana. She said no. All right. Dos Equis guy, why do you think Krista would say yes to you? Okay, I'm gonna take this down because it's blocking me. It's annoying me. Astro says it's gonna be a night he's gonna remember. Whew. No, I'm getting resistance on that one. Nope. No, I don't want to take that one out either. I like to go for the middle piece first. No ice dye either. Yeah, so I'm going to throw away the 3 mascaras I've been using for a while. Whenever this finally is better, and start out with a new mascara. No, we are good. Good grief. Can I take from the top? I don't remember if there's any rules. Who is the Bible man? But you know what? I have not lost my confidence. My self-esteem is still high because it comes from God. Doesn't matter what I look like. I don't need what do you call it? I don't need to wear makeup, thank goodness. I just wear makeup because I want to. But thank you for feeling bad for me. Oh, you know what? As I take these down, I can start a new set of blocks over here. There. Jonathan wants to know if I am married. It's alright, Krista. No, the mascara was old. That's why I do think that's the problem. I've been trying to use my mascara for as long as I can because I'm always on I'm on a budget, a tight budget right now. Thank you, Krista, for your compliment. So it's time to move on from that mascara. All right, let's try. Marcos, I don't know you like that. I do not know you like that to be commenting like that. Dos Equis, how many times do you get rejected online? Yeah, this really isn't fun playing by myself. I think I'm going to leave this here, and when my son comes down, he can try, and we'll just keep playing it for as long as we can. I'm gonna leave it like this. Do you guys see all the places that I was able to take out? Jonathan, where are you from? Well, yeah, you'll never know until you try. Jonathan is in Detroit. Okay. That is too far from where I live, so there's no point in answering that. I'm gonna move this out of the way so I don't knock it down. Alright. There we go. And then I'm going to try to move up so y'all can see my words that I have there. Alright, Scooter says, find someone you can trust. If you can't tolerate the chat, if not, continue on. Jonathan says, not true. What do you mean by not true? Okay, so it is 5:30 here. What time is it your time? Jonathan, that is far. Far, far, far. Okay, let me define to you what far is. If it is longer than a 30-minute drive, that's too far. Oh yes, for Krista, you're 10 hours ahead. So you are up early. Dos Equis, where are you from? Because there's no point in answering the question if they are not going to be in your area. Anybody from Texas in here for the guy? Glitch is here saying they're Jewish. Jonathan is a truck driver. Scarlett is back. Well, I don't think anyone is from Texas in here taking your offer, Dos Equis. Krista, which one? um, I've got some oceanfront property in Arizona. Okay, I just answered someone's question. I do like to sing. Sometimes I am just inspired by a word. Okay, Jonathan, what is the farthest you've traveled for a true love? Hello, Mario Lopez. Okay, what is new is I have an eye sty. For one. I think you have not seen I colored my hair. I gave in after 6 months. What is a brave song? Lalo Torres, I am a U.S. citizen. There's no Spanish here. It's English. This live is about life. Life, living, living. Scarlett, do you have a song for an example? You've got me curious about this. Like, I think I kind of know. Cruiser says, glitch, everyone gets ignored here every now and then. Don't feel too special. You don't have an example. Okay. Hello, Ariana. Hello, Portia. Lalo, no intendo. Hello, Labrador. Scarlett is coming up with a song. Okay, Glitch has I don't know. Okay, someone's from Iran. Okay, Mario, I've been doing the warm compress, but I've not gone to the doctor yet. If it does not go away by Sunday, then I'll probably go Monday, because that will be 1 week. Labrador, there's no kids allowed here. Oh, Scarlett, that is a good example, and I like that song. Krista, when I'm reading that sentence you just put in there, I almost wanted to say a different word. What is G/DS? Oh. Never mind. Emery is talking to Dos Equis. Is he still here? He hasn't said anything. Hello, Pro. Yeah, Glitch was set off like quickly. So quickly. Nobody has said anything in a rude manner to Glitch, but go ahead and be about that. Okay, okay, let me say this. Okay, atheist. Emery says, I'm not. And Mabel says, hello. Okay, Scarlett, that happens when I'm charging my phone and using it. My phone gets hot, not the charger. Okay, I am from the USA. What does shalom mean again? That's not in my regular language. Does it mean peace? Hello, Leon. Hello, soulmate. Well, the part of the USA that I'm in, it is 5:41 p.m. Oh, look at this. L. Steven is responding to glitch. Okay, for Scarlet, it's 8:41. Krista, the kids are here like every day, all the time. I'm surprised they stopped by. I'm not, I don't think I'm kid friendly. I'm family friendly, but I don't think I'm kid friendly. D Nice says, add me. Add you to what? 6 a.m. where you're at. Okay. "10:42 in Sydney." Hello, Sadie. There's people of all ages, I'm sure. Hello, Porsche Angel. Okay, so is glitch being real about Jews? I don't. That's interesting. Emery says perhaps glitch could use a cocktail. L. Stevens says your people crucified the Son of God, the Messiah they were waiting for. Glitch, then you shouldn't be on social media if this is a certain special day for you. I am from the USA. Sadie, why are you using your niece's phone? Who knows, Krista? Sometimes I don't know if people are trolling or if they really are real. Like, being real. Scarlett, I believe I have heard of Sabrina Carpenter. OK does want to meet Jews. Oh, Steven says, Even though they did this, God will forgive them, their generations, if they come to Jesus in true repentance. Yo, I timed out Glitch for a little bit. I need a break. I need a break from them feeling like they're attacked, because they're not. They're not being attacked. Brandon says all religions should have the glory of their gods. Okay. Scarlett says she is from England and speaks English now. Nice. Emery says, I see no attacks on display. So therefore, perhaps she is insane. Hello, Mike. He was one attacking with this victim mentally. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think that's the first time a Jew has made themselves very known like that in my live stream. I don't recall having Jews before. Who is that? I-L? Okay. And Drake, you've seen a roach in the background. So they were flying? Is it a flying roach? Hulk from the Avengers. DC is back. I'm not a Tom Cruise fan myself, but if that's what you want, that's what you want. Hey, Daryl, how are you? Hello, Steve. So we've got two Steves in here. Yes, Scarlett, my live streams are usually small. It's nice because I get to read everybody's comments. Alexandros, I am in the kitchen. I'm sitting at my kitchen counter right now. Andrik. That I went to jail. There's so many times that I've been to jail. Where do I start? Which one do I pick? Let me think about that. Alexandros, do you have any recommendations for a diet? Official says, sorry, this is so random. Official, if you are being sincere, my advice to you is to seek God. Jesus Christ will show you the truth and the way to everlasting life. I think I ate dinner already. I say I think because I did not have breakfast. I did not have lunch. I had like a late lunch, early dinner. Oh, I was melting some sherbet. Let me go and get that, y'all. Be right back. Yeah, I forgot I had it out so that it would melt. Hopefully it's not too melted. What am I going to pour this in? Okay, I guess I'm going to use this. First, thank you. All right, I'm back. Um, Look, it's rainbow sherbet. Hasn't Scarlett said that before that she's going? There's no solution for depression. You yourself is the only solution. It kind of sounds like it could be a song. Yeah. I personally don't understand people who are depressed and on medication. I don't understand it. L. Steven bought a book called Liver Cleansing Diet. That is what I've heard, that your liver is like one of the most important organs. Yes, this is good. I like to have sherbet when it's hotter months, and I like ice cream when it's colder months. Krista, you already had your ice cream? Oh yeah, this is so good. But you know what? Is it called sorbet? That's even better. Like taking a frozen fruit and just blending it up, maybe with some water. That's good. But I have this right now. That's not good. Scarlet, when did that happen? I really don't like eating on screen, but oh well. Y'all, this is so good. This is so good. I was trying to find a clear glass, but apparently they're not cleaned. Okay, that happened last week, but you're better now? Good. Somebody's got the emojis. Oh, Steven. I figured that. But with sorbet, just of the frozen fruit with a little bit of water, no sugar, no nothing. Would that be part of the diet? Sometimes I do that with strawberries, frozen strawberries or frozen peaches, frozen mango. Oh, interesting. Okay, I subscribe to this lady. I think her name is Dr. Mindy. and she wrote a book, Fasting Like a Girl or something like that. Fast Like a Girl. She does talk a lot about detoxing the liver. Okay, Scarlett, you know who I'm talking about? Yeah, okay, when I first started watching her, she had maybe 100, 200,000 subscribers. And very quickly, she's got like over 1 million subscribers. But she has good content. MM. Yesterday, I happened to sort of be watching the NFL draft. And my son walked down and he's like, "You're watching the NFL draft?" I was like, "Why not?" "Hey, Athena." But today, no, I have not turned that on. Athena, how are you doing? How's the family? Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing that, L. Steven. I have not seen Athena in a while. It's good to see her. I'm eating my sherbet before it melts. Even if it melts, though, it's still good. As we talk about a liver diet, I think is what it's called. Scarlett, this is what I've been saying for a few months now, that when somebody asks, "What do you do for a living?" I say that I'm following Jesus Christ, who's the truth and the way to everlasting life, because I am truly trusting in God to provide for me. Um, because I quit my full-time job last year, and so far it has been good and great. But my experience and my education is in accounting related, like business stuff, administration. Athena, I am enjoying my new job. Every day it feels like, number one, I have no stress. I only work the 4 hours. I don't think about it beforehand. I don't think about it after. Nobody's calling me, texting me after hours. It's like my own little world for 4 hours where I'm in charge. I can't complain about that, y'all. Yeah, the junk food. Yeah, that makes total sense for any diet to cut out the junk food. How you doing? I'm doing good. I usually don't eat in front of you guys, but I've got sherbet and I almost forgot that I had it sitting out, so I don't want it to melt. This is one of those that it's just so good. It's so good that you don't want to miss any bit of it. Thank you, Krista. For right now, it is a really good job. I don't know how long it will last, but I'm being obedient. And when I feel like God tells me to move on, I'll be moving on. At first, Scarlett, if you didn't correct yourself, Scarlett, I thought you were petting your frog. I was thinking, who has a frog for a pet? I mean, I know people do, but I don't think that's very common. Hello, Tim. Okay, Delaney must be a kid who wants everyone to know it's their birthday tomorrow. A frog. Because, okay, have you ever read that paragraph that the first and last letter is correct of the word, but everything in between might be wrong? But our mind is trained to still be able to read it. So when I saw the F in the front and the G at the end, my mind interpreted it to mean frog. Thank you, the question mark. But has anyone ever read that paragraph? Do you know what I'm talking about? Maybe that's an old thing that was going around. I'm sure it was on some kind of social media that I had read it. Okay, I want to say hello to Catalina. Hello, Gurmeet. That's probably where I'd seen it too, Krista, on Facebook. Hello, Gurmeet. I don't know where you're from, but thank you for sharing. I mean, I don't know where that's at, I should say. Nope. Oh. Hello, ramen? Ramen, like ramen noodles? Hello from England. So you must like ramen noodles. Do you make ramen noodles in several different ways? does anybody have an interesting ramen noodle recipe? Let's talk about ramen noodles. Nobody? Nobody has a recipe. Yes. Okay. I think I've shared my ramen noodle recipe with you all before, but I only basically make them two different ways. Does anyone want to share their ramen noodle recipe? Hello, Cop Code. Code, you're so mature and so kind. Scooter's got to go, okay. Um, hello, Laksh. Primal Code, I'm curious. Have you ever given a positive comment to someone? I'm just curious. Okay, so Joe likes to top ramen noodles with crushed hot Cheetos. Krista, you will eat it raw? I've never tried. So yeah, what I do is I cook the noodle, drain, drain all the liquid, and then I'll add chicken, like chopped up chicken, some either green beans or broccoli. And then I put the flavor packet on top of that. That's my favorite way. I've never tried cheese. It would be kind of like eating macaroni and cheese. Ramen says, I've never tried the authentic Cheetos as they aren't allowed in the UK. Okay, Ramen, is there any other kind of spicy chip at all in UK? And what I'm thinking is spicy nachos or Takis. Oh, Athena is still here. Hello, VI. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. Oh, interesting, Krista. Athena also has eaten it that way. Okay. So you do say nice things to people that are not brown. Okay. Oh, okay. Hello, Bracelet Bliss. X, please find a new question that has been said hundreds of times already. No, Ravano, I don't know who that is. Athena, it's okay. Uh, Just let them be. Give it to God. God will take care of. He will take care of that. Yeah. Yeah, nobody has ever said anything mean to me in my face. My whole life. I've never had any experience with anyone talking negative to me. Okay, that's... Yeah, that was gross. Inappropriate. Not... What is it called? It was not asked for. It was not welcomed. That is correct, Ramen. It shows how mentally ill people are. And it's very sad. It's very sad. It's alarming and it is sad. But I've learned to report those kind of comments before I time them out or whatever. I don't know if YouTube will do anything, but that's what I've learned to do. Those are the people that need a lot of prayer. Roman says the internet comment shows how people really are because these people will never have to say anything to anyone's face. Yeah, it's shows their true intentions, their thoughts, their heart. Oh, it's sad. And there's no sense in name calling back. That's not the way. Athena. That's true, Ramen. It does not cost anything to be nice, but it costs a lot to be rude and mean. Yeah, very true. Because you could end up in a fight, you could end up in jail, you could end up sued. Sued? You could end up with a fine. You could end up with job termination, school expel, whatever that is. Yep, very, very true. No, I don't, El Steven. I don't know about Bible codes. Yes, I bet when they're doing name calling and all that, and they don't get a reaction, I'm sure they get angry. And physically, that's not good on your body either. Roman says, to be fair, can't be too mad at them. I mean, they were acting on their primal instinct behavior. Hence their name. Yeah. Has anyone ever gotten so angry? Well, it doesn't even have to be really angry, but you notice how it affects your body. When I started being aware of that is when I started to control my anger, and like I am slow to anger. Because I started thinking how it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Mm-hmm. It is not. Yes, Athena. And then it takes, like, your body kind of, I don't know if it's like trauma, but it takes your body a while to relax after that. Yep, I will cry too, Athena. And I don't like crying because then I get puffy eyes after. I get my eyes turn red. It's just not worth it. Soulmate says it feels like the body wants to explode. Okay, there's a furry in the live stream. Ramen says, as a religious person myself, people don't realize the effects you have on your body with the anger and the hate within projected. When projected on other people, you just injure yourself. Yes. Yep. I didn't become aware of my own. It was probably, I don't know, 3 to 5 years ago when I realized that. And I'm like, this is not. I'm not saying I get angry all the time, but when I would, I was like, this is not worth it. It takes time for Krista too to be normal after an emotional breakdown. Yep. Hola, Cesar. Hace mucho tiempo. I have not seen Cesar in a while. Cesar, I'm going to speak to you in English. It's been a while since I've seen you. I don't know if he'll understand, but he said he's trying to learn English. Emily. I need to look at your picture, Emily. From far away, what does it look like? Thank you, Cesar. You like Spanish. Hello, Lady Sky. Oh, Emily has an anime picture of a girl with pink ribbons in her hair. Okay. Okay, L. Stevens says these codes are in the Hebrew or Greek text, but not English. In the book of Genesis and Exodus, every 49th letter coded together spells Torah. Yeah, Athena is anime. All right, Krista, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Have a blessed day. Lady, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Ramen can speak 4 languages. That's cool. Hello, Skybug. I'm glad you're doing okay, lady. Okay, so L. Stevens, you said the books of... Oh, I don't think I'll ever get a Hebrew or a Greek Bible because I wouldn't be able to understand it. Ellie is back. Ellie is back. Ellie is back. That has a good little tone to it. All pointing to the book of Leviticus. Athena. Hello, CVJ. I've never seen you in here. Welcome to my live chat. Is that what this is called, the live chat? Or live stream? Okay, Ramen, thank you for hanging out in here. Athena, please, let's not get that started. There was a phase that Lady Sky went through, and I think she is slowly going back to normal. No, Athena. I'm not trying to encourage that. You missed a little bit, Athena. L. Stevens says, in the book of Leviticus, every 7th letter. Okay. Hello, Safna. Athena, there was some drama in my channel from the crew, okay, amongst the crew. And I just decided to take moderators completely out. I am my own moderator. I am my own, I'm accountable for removing anyone. But it had nothing to do with that for Lady Sky. I already forgot the details, to be quite honest. Lady Sky understood why I took away mods. The other mod was a little bit upset. But I think they finally got over it. Yes. We don't need that here. And it looks like you're a kid, so you can leave the live stream. What is it called? Okay, there's Lady Sky says there's a toddler who tries to say a word. Oh, yeah, Lady Sky is explaining a video that she watched, which will explain her message. Oh, goodness. L. Stevens says this is supernatural. It's mathematically impossible to do this. Yeah, it sounds interesting. Athena, we told you about the clown already, right? So you were caught up about the clown. Okay. That's kind of when all of that spurred, I guess. Oops. I meant to do this. Which, speaking of the clown, I think it was 2 days ago. Somebody came in with that name with another clown picture, speaking very, very oddly. That was like the only comment they put, and they didn't come back. You're welcome, Athena. So what I was going to do is go back to that live stream to look into the clown, the new clown, to see if it was like a new account or what. I kind of don't like when people call me my love, because I'm not your love. Oh, Athena, you got a lot going on. L. Stevens says, I'm Christian, no disrespect. Athena says, a lot of things going on in life in general. Yeah, I don't, there is a lot going on. There is. But I do pray and hope everything works out in your favor, Athena, in your family's favor, you know, whatever it may be. Okay. Mr. Blue is scared. Stephen says, may only Jesus guide you in life and give you his wisdom. There is no higher pure love than his love. Yeah, okay, people can be weird on live streams. I think we've already established that. But the guys, the men, sometimes they're like all DIE for you. I'm like, no thanks. Jesus Christ already did that. Anyways, yeah. That's my little saying. Mr. Blue, hello. Welcome to my live stream. What is cooking? At the oh, I had sherbet ice cream. It was melting. L. Stevens says Isaiah 53. L. Steven, remind me, where are you from? Athena says men are too lovely. Lady, you don't have to keep doing that, please don't. I've already said that's not funny. Once was okay, twice was like, all right. It's just not funny. Hello, Brantley. Yeah. I would expect that from like a kid, but not quite an adult. Not from an adult. There's other ways to be funny, Lady Sky. Brantley says, I will be right back. Okay. Mr. Blue says, what makes you think I am an adult? I don't think I was necessarily speaking to you, Mr. Blue, on that comment. But yeah, Mr. in front of the name would imply adult. Come on, people, just get along. Iggy OG, hello. Okay. Well, Mr. Blue, I wasn't speaking to you on that one comment I said about adults, but since you assumed it was you, what is your age? All right, Lady Sky, have some PG-13 fun. Okay, then, Mr. Blue, kids are not allowed here. When I start my live stream, I click no kids allowed. Oh my gosh. I think it's interesting because you're not the first one to comment to Lady Sky about that. It's like, several of us who are more the original people on my live stream, they've all told her it was not funny, it was inappropriate, but she still continues. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Brantley, stop lying. God sees you. Iggy, 28 is too young to be complaining. Oh no. Mr. Blue, I already informed you that kids are not allowed here. Excuse me, what time is it? Alright. Astro, you catching on to that? I do it on purpose. Yep, I do it on purpose because I'm like, there's no reason for anybody else to be saying that if you're not a child. Shaheen, what you talking about? I know what your age is, Brantley, so don't be lying. And please act right in here. Astra says, Mr. Blue, you may not, but you can have the Bible. Only by grace you shall be saved. Yep, I already know. Muslim ate good. Am I reading that right? Yeah. I've said it before. I don't have a lot of exposures to Muslims, but the little exposure I've had, they're not good. Um, but yeah, to each their own. Wait a minute. Why would you have that username? I don't know why someone would have that username. Fine, fine, fine. Very good, very good, very good. I'm not a preacher and I don't preach. I'm just here reading comments. I'm the narrator here. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the narrator. Um, Thank you, Astro. Glitch, why did you come back? You were acting inappropriate, and if this was real life, I you would have been escorted out. I narrate the comments. Glitch, I don't want to talk about it. It's in the past. It is in the past. There's no sense. Okay. I already forgot what that person's name was, but they were trying to get on my nerves, y'all. I'll try to be kind as possible, but at some point, I just have to choose my peace. Really, L. Steven, so you know who Glitch is. I think this is the first time Glitch has been in my live stream. But I don't know why they decided to come back. Hey Mo Breeze, how are you? You must have been busy because I haven't seen you in a few days. Wasn't it a few days? Yeah. I wonder if someone really keeps track of how many times they're kicked out. That would be. Oh, that would be sad. I'm doing good, Mo Breeze. Very good. It is what? It is Friday Eve. Even better. Glitch, if you want to be left alone, don't come onto a live stream. Period. Yep, got my hair in a ponytail today. Does anyone agree with me? If you want to be left alone, don't come into a live stream. Put a 3 if you agree. If you want to be left alone, don't come into a live stream. Enter a 3 if you agree. Mo Breeze agrees. I'm serious. That person Glitch was here before, and they kept saying that they were being attacked in the comments, and nobody was saying anything. I'm just not gonna deal with it. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Mo Breeze, your birthday was this week, right? Did you take? Are you still on spring break, Mo Breeze? Yes. It seems like that was Monday was a long time ago, but oh, okay, you took vacation. Nice. I see a lot of people here. If you're just passing through, I hope you have a wonderful day. That was weird. It looked like the number had shot up. Dina, were you in here earlier? You think my nose is goofy? Well, I like my nose very much, thank you. Yeah, I'm not worried about it, Mo Breeze. No one has ever made fun of my nose in real life. Now, on here, I get it a lot, but I don't care. I don't care. Okay, Mowbray said 2 day. 2 day. What is that for, Mowbrays? You like my nose? Thank you. Hello, Mar. Welcome to my live stream. Have you been in here before, Mar? If you're a kid, just letting you know, this is not for kids. I don't understand why someone would come on just to say a negative comment. Like, save your time and move on. Yeah. Hello, Potter. Potter, my day was good. How about your day? That's good. What is new with me, Mowbreeze? Um, you got baseball pictures? Nothing's new. Well, yeah, nothing's new. I think that's a good thing, though, that there is nothing new. Hell, Steven. Oh, that is too funny. King David and the Babylonian. Work was good. It was really good. Yep. It was kind of it was slower than it was yesterday. So I think I'm going to possibly take a book to read because everything is done at work. Like, I've cleaned everything, I've organized everything. I just need to check emails, answer the phone, which I don't really get any emails, any phone calls, or nobody even comes in. So I cannot complain. Yes, I am still door dashing. Now, door dashing has been slow this week. But yeah, I'm still door dashing. When I get to DoorDash, it's fun. Mr. Maintenance, aren't you a married man, sir? Mr. Maintenance has his own channel, y'all. Brantley is back. You don't gotta be polite, Mr. Maintenance. All you had to do is say hi, and that's enough. Yep, that's perfectly fine right there, Mr. Maintenance. When I know somebody is married and they come making comments like that, it makes me uncomfortable. That's just how I am. All right, y'all. Um, what did I title this live? Oh, I already forgot what I titled this live stream. Anyways, I'm going to end here. Possibly make a late dinner for my child. I've got to do a few other things. But thanks for hanging out. I send y'all peace, love, and he is risen. Be good, be kind. I've started adding that because there's a lot of unkindness out there right now. So, y'all be kind. See you later.